What's up, all my beautiful people? It's your boy Khris B Music, and I'm back with another cologne review today. What's been up? How y'all doing? What's new with y'all? Tell me what's going on with your world today. But you already know what I'm here for. As always, I'm here to give another cologne review, a fragrance review, a scent review. This next fragrance, some of y'all might know about it, some of y'all might not know about it. And this fragrance that I'm about to introduce to y'all today is called Ferragamo F Black, and it comes from the house of Ferragamo. This cologne right here was introduced to the market back in the year 2009, which means that it's been on the market for quite some time. Obviously, it did not do so well, so you won't be able to find this in your major retailer stores such as Sephora, JCPenney, Dillard's, Nordstrom, or Kohl's. This bottle right here is a 3.4 ounce, so what I'm about to do for y'all today is go ahead and talk to you about some of the main accords, some of the notes, and some of the base notes. Let's go over there right now. So the accords of this is aromatic, fresh, spicy, balsamic, floral, and sweet. That's very accurate about this. It is very sweet. It's very mild, but it's also masculine at the same time. And the base notes include lavender, black pepper, coriander, labdanum, and tonka bean. So I went ahead and took the top off. So what I'm about to do for you guys right now is go ahead and spread and show you how the spray distributes. And I'm gonna go over what it smells like, how it smells, and how it performs. I'm gonna talk about the longevity and the projection of this. So I'm gonna do 2 sprays. Okay, I'm gonna spray it on my forearm. So let's see if I can see. There you go, 2 sprays. As you can see, the distribution on this is very good. It sprays on very smooth. It sprays all over the targeted area very nicely. So distribution is definitely not an issue with this bottle right here. It actually smells pretty good. I like this fragrance right here. I think it's a pretty good fragrance, especially for the money that you spend on it. You don't spend a whole lot of money on it, and you can still smell nice. And as I explained to you a few minutes ago, it's very sweet, it's very mild. It also has like a hint of powder in it, so it's a very smooth fragrance. My personal experience with this cologne right here, a buddy of mine by the name of Rod, he has a nice cologne collection as well. I mean, he's kind of the reason why I got into the cologne collection. I've always liked cologne, but you know, what I would do, I'd buy like 1 or 2 bottles at a time, and you know, I would use those until they ran out. So during the Christmas break, during the Christmas holidays, you know, I spent a lot of time at my buddy's house just hanging out with them, playing Xbox, you know, playing games and stuff like that, just hanging out. And he showed me his cologne collection. I was about to go on a date with my girlfriend. This is like our first date. He's like, hey man, use this right here. It performs well. You would get good results with this. And also at the time, she wasn't my girlfriend. We were just, you know, getting to know each other, trying to figure each other out. So we just met up at Houlihan's, had a nice little luncheon, and I had Ferragamo on. And, you know, we gave each other a hug after the date, and she's like, you know, you smell nice. So ever since then, I was like, yeah, I have to buy this for my own personal collection. And also a buddy of mine by the name of Rasul, he used some on his first date with his ex-girlfriend. Yeah, that's his ex now. They're not together anymore. And he had good feedback and good results with it. So that's what made me go out and buy it. Yeah, with this fragrance, you would definitely get compliments off of it. I'm not going to say you're going to get a whole bunch of compliments, but you will get complimented, even if it's just like 1 or 2 compliments a day. That's really all you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to smell good. I mean, this is a safe fragrance right here. I personally like it, so I have gotten several compliments off of this. For example, I spent the night at my girlfriend's house last night, and I was getting ready for work, so I sprayed on. I think I sprayed about 6 sprays. I hit both sides of my neck, hit behind my ears, I hit both my wrists, and then I hit my chest 1 time. So I gave her a hug right before I went to work. She was like, oh my God, you smell amazing. What is that? And I told her it's Ferragamo. She liked it. This is not one I wear all the time on a date, and I'll get into that later on with you guys. Now, let's talk about the performance of this cologne right here. I want to say the projection of this is probably going to last about 2 to 3 hours. longevity, you might get between 3 to 5 hours, depending on how much you spray on and depending on the activities that you're doing throughout the day. It also depends on what type of work you do and what type of environment that you're going to be in. Now what I want to talk to you guys about is the recommended use. This right here, I say this can just be a daily cologne that you wear. Pretty much like if you want to, I say it's safe to wear it to work or just running errands or just everyday use. Like even though it smells good, but this is not something that you want to wear if you're trying to actually impress a woman or if you're trying to make a first impression on somebody. Or yeah, or even if you just want to hang out with your guys, you know, say if you guys want to go shoot some pool or, you know, go shoot some basketball or go play bowling or shoot some golf. It's one of those type of fragrances, but there's really nothing sexy about it. There's really nothing extraordinary or outstanding about it, but it does smell good. So I say just wear this to work, everyday use, casual wear. And for those of you who are not familiar with Ferragamo, Ferragamo is a top-notch designer name brand. And I think when they made this product back in 2009 and released it to the market, at one point in time it was in Nordstrom, it used to be in Dillard's Co., Sephora, it used to be in those top retail department stores, but however, the sales didn't reach their expectations. The smell didn't reach their expectations, so the consumer were not buying it. I think when it came out, this bottle was originally going anywhere between $60 to $95, depending on where you went to go buy it at. And with that being said, 9 years later, they didn't sell a lot of bottles. You know, a lot of people wasn't willing to spend that kind of money on this fragrance. Like I said, it smells good, but there's something missing. It's like it smells good, but it's not great. Like this is. If I had to spend $65 on this, I wouldn't pay for it. You know, I don't think it would be worth $65. You know, is there hope for it? Yes, absolutely. That's why I got it. That's why I still wear this to work. It's in my weekly rotation for work. It's a great work fragrance. You know, it keeps you smelling good. It smells fresh, but it's not worth $65. So what ended up happening, Amazon, they went on ahead and they talked to, you know, the owners of Ferragamo, like, hey, I realize that your fragrances aren't selling. Let me go ahead and buy up your whole stock. You know, they reached out to the mainstream retail stores. They bought up all their stocks. So now Amazon is selling it on their website, and it is heavily discounted. And here in a few moments, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about prices and where you can buy this at, where you can find it, and how much it should cost. So let's talk about recommended age. Honestly, I could say high school and up, you know, freshman year of high school, you know, all the way up to, you know, whatever age, you know, high school and up it's a safe fragrance to wear. You know, if you're wearing this in high school, you're definitely 10 steps ahead of the game. You know, you balling, you out there smelling good. The young ladies will love it. Like I said, this is a sweet fragrance. You know, I like it. And that's why I keep it in my collection. So this fragrance right here, like I said, you can find this heavily discounted on websites such as Fragrance Net. You can find some on eBay. You can find them definitely at the #1 top site, Amazon.com, www.amazon.com. And if you have Amazon Prime, it'll come to you within 2 days of shipping. And honestly, right now on Amazon, this is actually going for $23.99 at Amazon.com. So if you spend more than $24, or you spend more than $25, you definitely overpaid for this. Go to Amazon. And like I said, you paying $24 for this is actually worth it because you get a 3.4 ounce and it does smell nice. It smells clean, it's sweet, and it's fresh. So it's almost time for me to conclude my topic and discussion with you guys. My final rating on this, you know, for price, the amount, the size of the bottle, the presentation, the performance of it, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 6 out of 10 stars. A 6 out of 10 stars, and that's pretty good. It's above average, but it's not perfect. It smells good, and when I run out of this, I probably will buy it again. You know, shoot, for $24, it's a pretty damn good fragrance. And as always, thank you all for coming by to visit me, check out my page, and hear what I got to say, and to see this beautiful face. I hope that everybody have a blessed week. The weekend is coming up, so have a fun and safe and eventful weekend. As always, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Khris B Music signing out.